Hello, happy almost new year, happy almost 2021. I think I speak for us all when I say goodbye 2020, you will not be missed, see you never, we don't even want to talk about you anymore. But yeah, as we all know, if you're not new here, the end of anything means that it's time for a favorites video from me. So at the end of the year, I like to do at least 3 favorites videos, one for skincare, one for hair care and body care, and one for makeup, and that holds true this year. But I made it more challenging for myself by limiting myself to 10 items per those 3 categories. And I actually did rank the products. It's not just a, random, I didn't really have an order. I ranked them. So I got my handy dandy notebook with my trusty little lists, and we're gonna start with skincare. Before I hop into my top 10 favorite products, I do want to mention my skin type so that you have kind of a point of reference to calibrate your opinions on what I'm saying. So I have sensitive combination dry normal skin. I have acne prone skin, like super acne prone skin. And I know I already said that I'm sensitive, but I am very, very sensitive. So I tend to lean towards products that are more nourishing. I don't use a ton of actives, and I really love hydrating layers. Okay, let's hop in. Number 10, Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum. This one's probably shocking if you're not new to my channel, because I typically lean really hard into fragrance-free skincare, and Glow Recipe is decidedly not fragrance-free. I'm not sure that any product that they offer is fragrance-free, but I've done a lot of work on my skin this year and the health of my skin, and I found that by healing my skin, I actually can use fragrance skincare without issue, and I'm glad, because I love this. Now, granted, I haven't dipped my toes too much in that realm, but this is a product that I'd heard raves about from so many people, so I had to try it, and it lives up to that hype that I have read and seen and heard from so many people that I know and admire and trust. This is a super hydrating serum. It really glides onto the skin beautifully. It feels wonderful, and it just gives the skin exactly what the name suggests, a plumpness. It really does help to plump the skin, to prep the skin. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Number 9, Holifrog Tashmoo Water Lily Milky Wash. This honestly is coming in lower than probably most people would expect, but that's just because I've loved this for so long that it's not like new and exciting to me anymore. It is still exciting, don't get me wrong. This is literally the best cleanser I've ever used, and it will probably remain in my favorites for the rest of time, but it's coming in at number 9 because it needed to be included in this video, but it's not quite number 1 material this year just because it's not new and shiny, but it does still deserve mention. Like I said, this is the best cleanser ever. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion, of course. It's super gentle. It's so delicate on the skin, but it's so effective. It doesn't irritate me, bother me, annoy me. I'm getting into like actual emotions, so let's backtrack. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't strip the skin. It just leaves the skin a healthy, perfect, clean canvas ready to receive whatever it is that you're putting atop it. I love Holifrog cleansers. Honestly, basically their entire catalog deserves a mention, but I'm singling this one out because it is by far my most repurchased and my most used. Coming in at number 8 is the Skinfix Lipid-Peptide Lotion, which I have lost the cap of, ignore that. So this was new to me this year, and honestly, I flew through it, and the only reason I didn't repurchase it is because I entered a season where this wouldn't be quite so suitable for my skin. So last year, I feel like I raved about the Lipid-Peptide cream, which surprisingly I haven't picked up this year. I still think it's a great product. I haven't picked one up. I ran out, you know the story. But I did have this. And during the autumn, when the seasons were transitioning and it was sometimes hot and it was sometimes cold, my skin just didn't know what to do. I needed really long-lasting hydration, but I needed something more lightweight just because of the way that my skin was acting and the way that the season was. And this was perfect. So this is a lotion. It is a little bit on the thinner side, but it is deeply hydrating. And as with most Skinfix products, it's deeply restorative. So it really helped to heal and repair my skin, because during that time I was also going through a major healing process with my face. This is just a super nourishing but really lightweight product. I feel like it's super versatile. A lot of people can use and appreciate it. It is perfect for transitional weather or just warmer weather, and I will absolutely be picking up another one in the springtime because it is a truly magnificent product. Great for sensitive skin, great for people who have picky skin, inflammatory issues, redness issues. Obviously, this is a moisturizer, so it's not going to perform miracles on the texture of your skin or necessarily the tone of your skin, but it is deeply hydrating and will leave you with a plump, beautiful base. Coming in at number 7 is the Beauty Bio Quench Eye Balm. So this was an extremely well-loved product for me this year. I'm pretty sure it came out last year, and when it first came out, like, I liked it, but it wasn't something I reached for a whole lot. I don't really know why, but earlier this year, I picked one up and I literally never put it down. I swear that this is the most hydrating eye cream I've ever used in my life. I have really picky eye areas. They get inflamed really easily. They don't accept products very easily. They flake easily. They're just a whole hot mess. And products bother my eyes, like my actual eyeballs, in addition to the issues that I have with just the skin. And this product I have absolutely no issues with. Not only is it a beautifully hydrating product and it keeps me from having any flaking issues, etc., it also is just so easy. It's so quick to absorb. It feels so luxurious and soft and silky. It's beautiful. It is not cheap. I will be fully transparent about that, but honestly, this is 10 out of 10 worth it for me. I will repurchase it, have repurchased it. It is a product that I consistently use and love, no matter where I stray to on my eye cream journey, because I do love eye creams and I love testing eye creams. I always have been coming back to this one for the past year. And I can't see that changing unless something absolutely miraculous comes out on the market. So I will keep my eyes open, but for now, she takes the crown of best eye cream of 2020 for sure, and occupies my number 7 slot on my top 10. Number 6 is the Youth to the People Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. And this is one that I have gone through multiple this year. So the Skinfix Lipid-Peptide Lotion, I only went through that one. But this cream is something that I consistently rely on, consistently use, no matter the weather, no matter what my skin is doing, I can rely on this. If it's summer, I'll use this as a night cream because it is a little bit rich. If it's winter or spring or fall, I can use this as a morning or a night cream. This is just a very gentle, simple product. It's deeply moisturizing. It is, like I said, on the richer side, but I do think that this has a more medium body as opposed to like a really thick, rich cream. It's beautiful. It's so hydrating. It leaves the skin looking supple and plump, and especially if you're dealing with any issues of irritation or sensitivity, this is something that you can rely on and it won't cause you any further issues, which is something I need because I have really ridiculous skin. I have really reactive skin, so I need products in my arsenal, in my routine, that I can rely on when I'm having issues that won't cause me any other damage. But yeah, I love this. I could never forsake it at this point. I'm obsessed. Number 5 is the Naturium Alpha Arbutin Essence 1%. Looks like this. And the reason that this is in here is, one, I discovered essences this year and I love them. The routine of using them is so satisfying. It's just a beautiful thing. But also, I discovered Alpha Arbutin this year. I have issues with hyperpigmentation from acne, if you don't know. And Alpha Arbutin is a notoriously tone evening ingredient. So that is why I picked this up. I love essences, and the key ingredient intrigued me. And honestly, I have seen more results with brightening my hyperpigmented spots with this than I ever have with anything else in such a short period of time. So I've probably been using this a month, maybe a little less, and I've seen such great progress. So like, honestly, I've only had this for that long, but it's already secured its spot. Like, I feel like I can rely on this. It's not irritating at all. It doesn't bother my skin at all. It almost feels like I'm putting on nothing, but it works really well at lightening those darkened areas if you're interested in that. which I am. My hyperpigmentation really bothers me. It's something I'm self-conscious of and that I do my best to cover when I'm wearing makeup, obviously. Yeah, this is an ingredient that I definitely recommend looking into if you are interested or have those same issues or concerns. Number 4 is occupied by 2 beautiful products. The Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant and the Paula's Choice 10% Azelaic acid booster. So I couldn't pick one of these because I kind of use them in conjunction with one another. I don't use them at the same time, but I kind of use them for the same purpose. I use them both for acne management, although this one does have the obvious benefit of reducing redness, which I do deal with. But these are 2 products that I constantly have in my routine. I don't use them every day, but I do rely on them heavily to help manage my breakouts. So BHA is obviously beautiful for breakouts. This product is notorious, I want to say. Like, it's very highly regarded. It's very well known. Obviously, it's very potent. A lot of people have bad experiences with it because they don't respectfully use it. You have to use it very intelligently. Which is easy to do. You just have to not be hasty and be patient with yourself. But love this. This has been in my routine for a really long time. This has been in my routine for probably a year and a half, 2 years. But these products are 2 that absolutely have changed my skin. I love them dearly. They will forever occupy the top 5. Forever. They're beautiful for acne management if you have issues that can be managed with over-the-counter products. And also, in addition to the acne benefits, azelaic acid also has benefits of reducing inflammation, helping with hyperpigmentation and texture of the skin. These are just really great products. Number 3 has gotta be Galilee. Wow, that rhymed and I feel really lame because I didn't mean for it to, but it did. So this is this the newest product from Holifrog? I think this is the newest product from Holifrog, and it is beautiful. It is stacked with incredible ingredients. It is not only deeply hydrating, but it has so many other benefits to encourage better looking, healthier, happier skin. It's stacked. I've done a whole video about it, so I'm not gonna linger. I posted it not too long ago, but just know that this is truly a standout product. It is beautiful for distressed skin, but it's also just beautiful for any skin. I am obsessed with it. I love it deeply. Number 2, I struggled with whether to include this in skincare or makeup. It is the Colorescience Total Eye 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy, and I decided since 2 of the 3 benefits of this are skincare related, I would include it here. So this is a mineral sunscreen option for your under eye area. It not only acts as a sunscreen, but it also acts as an eye cream and a concealer. I have used this to no end this year. I've gone through 1 full one and this is my 2nd. It is definitely not a super cheap item, but it is so beautiful. Not only does it act beautifully as an SPF and an eye cream, but it's a beautiful under eye concealer. I use the shade Fair, and you just dot it under your eyes. You can use a brush, a sponge, your fingers, the little metal applicator that it actually has, and you just blend it out. And I usually powder mine because I've been wearing a mask when I go out, and obviously the mask rubs under that area. It's just a beautiful product. It has really good longevity. It looks amazing on the skin, and I feel like I'm giving myself that extra protection. Now I do wear this over top of another SPF, so I'm not sitting here saying that this is like a designated standalone SPF because obviously it's just under your eyes. And number 1 is the Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. So this feels like an odd number 1, but honestly I had to put it at number 1 because I have gone through more of these this year than any other product possibly ever. This is without a doubt my most repurchased product of 2020, but it possibly is my most repurchased product ever. I fly through these and I have no issue picking up new ones, stocking up, because I love it that much. I'm not sitting here saying that this has done anything crazy amazing for me. It hasn't, but it is such a soothing, peaceful, joyful part of my routine. So this is a very hydrating light layer. It is a soothing mist, but I think more than anything, I enjoy the ritual of it. And also I enjoy how versatile it is. I put it on before I put on my hydrating serums. I put it on before I put on my moisturizer. I sometimes put it on over top of my makeup. It is just a joy to use. It is something that I love having in my routine. And it's something that I feel is almost a family member at this point. So I know you were probably expecting some miracle cream or something, but I think that half of the reason why I chose this as my #1 spot is because this has been such a joy to me in a year that has been so tumultuous. Like, this has given me some peace, which sounds ridiculous, but my skincare routine has been a haven for me. It always has been, but in this year in particular, when things have been so nuts, I have really relied on that heavily as a grounding point. It's something that I can look forward to every day that is the same. If I want it to be, I can change it up. But it's a ritual. It's soothing. It's very, very much appreciated and needed on most days. And this is a piece of that routine that I always look forward to. You can ask my husband. He knows. Like, you know, he might not know all of the intricacies of my routine, but he knows that I am loving misting at this moment. Like, I don't know what brought this up. I don't know if I said something or if he saw a mist. And he was like, look, it's a mist. And I was like, oh, that looks nice. And he was like, yeah, you have really been a mister lately. And I was like, yeah, I have. So there you have it. That's my top 10 skincare products of 2020. And up next, I don't know which one's coming next, but you will see. I'd love to hear what some of your favorites for 2020 were down below. We need to find joy where we can every year, but especially in this year. And I hope that some skincare products brought you some joy this year. And I will see you all very, 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 very soon.